Last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Back to Bain. Clark outside. Passes it to Concho. It's good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Cleveland's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Now the pass to Love, the 15-footer, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
He's a talented shooter. Love doesn't avoid the mid-range like others might.
27 seconds left in the third. Here's Tillman, and good that time.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
LeVert from outside, and another three for Cleveland.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Garland against Clark. Pass to Bain. Over Siakam. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Cleveland with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so here's Memphis. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. They've got Robin Lopez. Medu is out there with Terrence Davis. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's LeVert in at the 2 guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And the basket by Rubio.
I'll tell you, if Rubio could ever score consistently like this, it could change the equation for this team.
And the media is able to vote on awards like All Rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Cavaliers Youth Dance Team.
Jaron Jackson. He's checked in for Clark.
Cleveland Cavs Mini.
And it's Rubio with the ball for the Cavaliers. Here's Davis. That's good. That's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got his 8th assist in the game. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Pass to Chandler. Over Davis. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Boy, I don't think he'll get a screen assist for that pick, but they get the points, and that's all that matters.
Medu passes to Rubio. Here's Davis. And again, it's Cleveland.
Wow, able to survey over the top of defenses as well as squeeze into tight quarters. Rubio is the consummate playmaker.
Steps back and shoots. Conchar can't get it to go.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can. They're prepared to give up that shot.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
The Cavaliers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Here's Lopez. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And for Memphis, they're shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Goes up on the block, and Jackson finishes inside.
And I'll tell you, tough first half, puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
Rubio against Chandler. Rubio misses.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Here's Conchar. No good on the triple.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Passes it to Medu. The shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And Metu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Jackson kicks to Chandler. And again, Memphis no good. Diversified scoring in this one for them.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Timeout called, Cleveland. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And that one, good.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Karis LeVert is hitting wide-open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And the foul called on Xavier Tillman. That'll be his second foul of the game. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
And it's Neto, top of the key. Back to LeVert, over Green. And it's LeVert missing.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now that's confidence right there. Passing up an easy 2 on the break and letting it fly from 3-point range. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
It's hauled in by the Cavaliers.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Timeout called, Cleveland. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. Well, Cleveland shooting the ball with incredible accuracy, 68% so far. And that one's good by Lopez.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Chandler scanning the floor. 5 on the clock. Here's Tillman. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Darius Garland.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
LeVert against Green. A nice shot by LeVert.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
For 3, Williams, and he's good on the 3 ball.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
And so it's Cleveland taking